All right, here we go. Week 2 of Psych 31. The topic of this week is research methods in abnormal psychology. But before we begin, I wanted to bring something to your attention. This is a recommended resource for your library, not required. And I'm recommending to you, if you want, get a copy of the desk reference to the DSM-5. The DSM, as you recall, is the Diagnostics and Statistics Manual. And this desk reference is an abbreviated version of the larger text. And the contents of this book are everything we're studying in this course and then some. But it's a great reference to have in your library. If you want, it's recommended. It's not required. Alrighty, research methods, really important to determine were the conclusions that were observed and studied in a given behavior valid? Were they justified? Were they statistically credible? And so to understand that, we want to look at some of the basic research methods that are used in abnormal psychology. And the reason is that human behavior is just so complex and nuanced. And clinical scientists really have to use a wide range of methods to study it. And in Chapter 2, it describes all of these various research methods that are currently informing our knowledge of abnormal functioning. And the chapter also stresses the importance of reviewing research findings with a critical eye. Were the variables properly controlled, for an example? Was the choice of participants representative? Was the sample large enough to be meaningful in the study? Has bias been reduced or eliminated? Are the investigators' conclusions justified, and how do you know that? And how else might the results be interpreted of the study? So only after asking these questions can we conclude that a truly informative investigation had been conducted. And by the end of this week's module in research methods, you'll be able to explain the basic research principles in studying human behavior in general and in abnormal psychology specifically. And you'll be able to describe the basic research methods of the case study, the correlational method, the experimental method, and the alternative experimental design of natural experiments. So what you need to do to get through this week is read and study Chapter 2, get your highlighters out, review the module's video clips, and I posted 3 this week, 3 really informative videos to help you internalize the principles of research. And I posted an additional reading on helping us to learn the value of controlling variables in a research study. And then, thirdly, you'll submit an assignment on a topic I've posted. And lastly, you'll submit a quiz to check your understanding of the key concepts for this week. Okay, that's it. Go to it. Thanks.